So these are going to be some sounds, the S in MSG. If you're looking to walk away from the matrix, meditate, elevate, align yourself, because that's the assignment, listen to these awesome prophets. Mommy issues is something that comes up in a lot of people. When you don't trust your mom, you don't trust the people that had you, there's no way that you can trust anyone else or yourself. So we're going to let some dope prophets, Abraham Hicks, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, Joe Dispenza, and a couple of others. Toby Wigway, y'all enjoy. Many blessings. Hip Hop, Doc, what up? The Chosen. Let's get these rituals. Raise the sounds, raise the sounds. And we're looking for any Q&A. Anyone who want to hop on, you're more than welcome to hop on, send a request. Enjoy.
Now the game changes now, because I've seen this so many times when that person runs into the divine and there's an arousal that takes place in their nervous system. And I'm not talking about a little energy. I'm talking about energy that's so outside of normal. But the arousal isn't coming from fear, which normally creates arousal. It's not coming from aggression, which normally creates arousal. It's not coming from pain. They are running into information. They're running into something profound, and the arousal is creating ecstasy. The arousal is creating bliss. The arousal is so profound. The feeling that they're having isn't coming from anything out there. Mm-hmm. It's coming somehow from within them. And they get a taste of that, and they're less seduced by the outer world. They know where to get it. And now they have a romance with the divine. They have a date with the divine every day, because the process of creation in connecting to that field should be ecstatic. The process of healing another person should be bliss, because you need to connect to that field and create from the field instead of from matter. So there's so much cool research that changes our mind about that, because it's not matter that's emitting a field. It's the field that's creating matter. You teach people to change the field. You change the field, you change matter. And understanding that is a reversal in navigating in a realm beyond space and time. That once you can get beyond your attention on your body, get beyond your attention on different objects and people and things at certain times and places in your environment, no longer anticipating the next moment or living in the past, a person can get transcendental beyond their identity. They start passing through an eye of the needle, and that is their connection to that unifying field, that invisible field of energy that actually is connecting everything physical and material, and you can't use your senses when you're there. In fact, when you are there, there's a whole nother set of rules to execute in. There's no place.
Here's the deal. You're watching this video that you're about to watch because you want to get more self-discipline, but you're probably thinking about self-discipline wrong.
Self-discipline. Clarity. Come on.
I mean, if you're not where you want to be, it's an adjustment you have to make, not an adjustment somebody else has to make.
Bars.
So the first thing I want you to realize is that your mindset, right? Your mindset is the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. All right? It's your mind. Mindset. There's something in your main frame that's wrong for this particular time. Now, what does that mean? Because some of us we so married to where we've been. We so married to where we come from. So what am I telling you? As I've moved, my success has come from shifting the mindset where I was to the mindset where I was trying to go. You cannot be a part of change or going to the next level if you still respect where you come from too much. All right? We're going to break this down for a minute because this is important. I could have been blew up. Let me tell you something that I'm realizing now. Of all the things that God wants us to have, money is the easiest one.
The easiest.
Money, it is so easy to make 6 figures. It is so easy in this world to make 7 figures. It's easy. Like, it's not difficult. But what makes it difficult is that many of us are trying to go to a 6-figure, 7-figure life without going to a 6-figure, 7-figure mindset. You're trying to keep your exact same mindset and going to a different realm, and it's not possible.
Not possible.
And the hardest thing you will ever do is change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, everything else is easy.
369 mindset. Everything else becomes easy. Get them in.
So there are certain thought patterns you have that no matter how hard you try to get 6-figure, 7-figure, you'll never be able to go there, because a part of being a CEO is being vulnerable. So if you're a person who wants everything already together, already fixed, already made, you can't be a successful entrepreneur. Because an entrepreneur, I think vulnerability is probably one of the greatest things we have to deal with. It's our money we spend it, it's our time we spend it, and once we put it in there, we don't know for sure it's gonna work or not. I'm working on a book, right? And the young lady, and as I'm going through with her, she was like, Eric, the hardest part about working with you is that you don't have a demographic. Imagine the kid that was 13, 14. Imagine I wish y'all would have met me. I wish y'all would have met me at 21, 22, 23 with the full daishiki boy. They think I'm playing. I don't know where she at. When I first got to Michigan State, they're like, bro, you gonna have to calm down. I'm talking about I'm coming to class with the Malcolm, with the looking through the window like what? And I'm talking about any means necessary, right? But you look at me now, and the work that I do is global. And it didn't become global because I became a better speaker. It became global because I started tearing down some of the paradigms. And so what I'm trying to tell you is, you can attract the female, you can attract the male, you can attract the business, you can attract whatever you want to attract, but you're going to tear it down if you had the same mindset. And even in my marriage, my wife would just argue year after year after year. Why are you so paranoid? Like, why do you think I'm against you? Like, why would you be married to me, but yet you don't trust me? And I said, yo, I never realized it. I got to go back to therapy. I was like, sweetheart, it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust my mama.
I don't trust my mama. Mommy issue shit,
That's
right?
a paradigm.
Yeah, paradigm.
So if I don't trust my mom and I married you, my mom is the highest human on earth to me. How am I going to trust you if I don't trust my mom?
Earth to me.
And I don't trust my mom because she lied to me about who my father was.
My mom lied about
And I don't trust my mom because she told me she was going to tell me when I was 18 that we was going to talk about it. But I was like, Ma, you didn't. You let other people talk to me about it.
Wait, before we jump into ET shit, like my mom, I talk about my mom issue. She's used her magic very inefficiently with play. Everyone, like, magic is emotions, energy, emotions. Like Eric Thomas was talking about that trust with his mom, like how it carried over. This is the generational curses that we're breaking. So like me and my brother are competitive against each other for my mom's attention, but I don't even give a fuck about her attention anymore now. But my mom used to create scenarios that created rifts, and that we would be talking about her, we would be giving her attention, we would be defending her, we would be bringing her stuff, giving her something. So it's just watching that play out. It made me watch everyone and how they use their abilities and power. So my mommy issues is my mommy vibration and lack of trust is really getting to a place where I can trust me and trust spirit. I had to have an ego death and put Elijah to the side and actually go into a place where I'm operating from spirit 90 to 97% of the time. That's why I'm up. I do my rituals. And when I'm not in spirit, I can feel it. So jump back in here.
You let other people tell me. So they told me their story. I never got your story. And so now I'm messing with me when I was 18 that we was going to talk about it. But I was like, Ma, you didn't. You let other people. And I don't trust my mom because she lied to me about who my father was. And I don't trust my mom because she told me she was going to tell me when I was 18 that we was going to talk about it. But I was like, Ma, you didn't. You let other people talk to me about it. You let other people tell me. So they told me their story. I never got your story. And so now I'm messed up because if you can't trust your mama, you can't trust no human on earth. And so now God is like, you got to fix that. You can't be going in these environments. I'm blessing you with all stuff. You're going to lose everything. The highest thing in the world is trust. You don't trust people. So when my wife said, you paranoid, I am. I'm paranoid because the person that I loved the most, that I had the closest relationship to, lied to me about who my father was. And then when I discovered who he was, meaning that I know my grandma, I know my aunts, I know my uncles, I know my family, I thought he was a friend of the family, then my mom put me in a situation where if you go after a relationship with him, then you'll lose the one you have with me. But I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. And then in your own world, I want you to do it, right? So I want you to look at the people that you look up to in your world. Look up to those people who you feel like, man, in this area, they got it. I don't have that area. And I want you to actually physically write down everything that they're doing. There are things that we do that aren't right, but because we do it, we feel like it's right. There are ways that we think, behaviors that we have. It's not right. It's not productive. It's not helping you and your family. It's not helping you personally. It's not helping you spiritually. It's not helping you make money, but you're not objective because it's you. You feel like it's okay. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And I want y'all to get to the point where you are mature enough to say that even though it does not feel good, even though I don't like it, even though it's not something that I want to do, I can't keep doing what I feel because it's not going to take me where I'm trying to get to. I have to be factual. All I have to do is emulate these characteristics. And if I can emulate these characteristics, I'm going to be successful. When I got in that room, I was okay with probably being the dumbest when it comes to economics. And I was able to sit back and ask some questions and learn. And when I left that room, I went to a whole nother level. Write that down. I will no longer bring my feelings to business. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Room, I went to a whole nother level. Write that down. I will no longer bring my feelings to business. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity.
That part.
Write that down. I will no longer bring my feelings to business. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity.
Gotta be, E.T. Hip-hop preach, I understand confusion, communication. I bridge the gap from confusion to clarity. Talk about my strengths, understand that legacy over everything. I'm ahead of my time. I am Optimus Prime. I transform my mindset. I change the world by changing me. Santo says I change the world by changing me. I get the head, wear the purple for royalty. And Morpheus came to me in like red blue pill. I say I take them both, see. I'm coasting across the ocean. Noah's Ark. I got the 10 crack commandments or the 10 pack commandments. Meditate, elevate, pray every day. So hey, our Father, Mother, Son, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Open 24/7 like 7-Eleven. I understand the sauce. My mommy issues almost got me lost in the sauce, but I was a boss when I came here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, no more damn fear. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramna, Hare Ramna, Ramna Ramna, Hare Hare. Understand I got to tell somebody that I love myself and I love you. I love you too. I see the sun, man. Love my mama. I love my brother and my sister. Non-binary energy to the mister and the missus. Oh my God, this is Christmas. Everybody got to get something. Yes, everybody got to get something. Bless. Yo, I got the mommy issues, so I wake up saying, hey mama, hey ma, how do you do? Love the mommy in you. I love the mommy in my own hue. Dr. Huey P said, you gotta know how to communicate. Control your emotions, then control your fate. Damn, this is great, like Nipsey said. My C's told you we crossed the 7 seas. The red, the blue pill, confidence and courage. Courage lead from the lions. My intelligence is defying this time existence. I'm not, I'm hit the 3s in a row like Steph Curry. I'm on fire, see. Damn, this is not a piracy, but it's your highness. I'm royalty, a chieftain, hunt the tribe shit. I be talking vibes, I be talking hives. West Coast hyphy, the Bay Area bitch. You understand this lifey. I'm just being me. How do you be the same OG? I gotta move with my voice. I gotta take, I gotta make a choice. Legacy over currency. So currently I'm focused on leaving a seed for my seeds and my seeds in the many seeds, in the many different degrees of separation. So listen, stop hating, stop I say to my age. Stop I say to my age. Bina, bina, kita, kita, oh my, oh my. Bina, kita, hold my. Gotta raise your vibe and you track your tribe. Overcome the trauma and the stimuli. Hey, gotta raise your vibe and attract your tribe. And overcome the drama, raise the stimuli. Yeah, everyone is stimulated, so happy elated. Yes, I'm the greatest, the GOAT of the time. So they try to sacrifice me. It's okay, I'm a lifey. I die to myself every day. You can't blackball every name that's in the plane. I'm multi-dimensional, man. I'm just being me, non-binary, masculine and feminine, kinda scary, kinda heavy. Ooh. Many blessings, great day to you, to the elders. Understand this is shelter, this is how I get by. I send the high vibes to those that can see the all-seeing eye. Love is that life, so love is Christ. That Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramna, Hare Ramna, Ramna Ramna, Hare Hare. Gotta tell somebody that the God in you sees the God in me, so don't get confused by different races. Be Namaste. Pow. You killed that.